Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just waiting for the game to pop up. There we go. Let's get this show on the road. We are visiting Shropshire and we've got a lot to do before Thursday, so we need to power through these areas. I'm probably going to be avoiding things like world events, side quests and all that sort of stuff, just to try and get like her. She can wait. We can just focus on the different boroughs, and then if we've got time left, come tomorrow's evening stream before Wrath of the Druids comes out, then yes, by all means, we can start looking at doing some of the other fun little side bits and pieces. But for now, we need to push through the story. We're making progress, but we still have a wee way to go. So, this is what we've got so far on the map, and we've just done London. There was a quest to do in London, but again, wasn't one of the main ones, I don't think. Just says Shropshire up here. London, reporting on London, something to do. Speak with Hytham. Now, is Hytham here? Yeah, he is. He's just up here. So we'll speak to Hytham while we're here, as that is positive progress. Although I don't know if it's Hytham that's the one that we're kind of on the fence about. We'll see. Let's go and visit and see what's going on. Right, in we pop.
Eivor, again, your people impress me with your skill.
Hytham's, I think,
the invaders barely stood a chance.
The Order has been purged from London. For now, they hold no power there.
That is good news. And I would celebrate, but for the fact that Jorvik now suffers from the same infestation.
Jorvik is a city under Norse control. I should have less problems finding allies there.
That is a hopeful way of seeing it. Speak to Ranvi when you wish to travel there.
Okay,
Do
so
you
there's
need
another
something?
location we can go to. Let's give the Order
Keep
medallions,
this.
though.
It serves your cause better than it does my pocket.
Another one. You are certainly proficient. As a token of my deep gratitude, I want you to have this. Thank you.
Ooh,
I expect there are yet more to claim.
fire.
I have to go.
Then go in peace.
This is slowly becoming a flame build, got to say. Right. We're also going to be skipping law for now. We are on a really tight schedule. See all these dots we've got here? Like, that one I think is us just taking Ranvi out for a stroll. That's a settlement quest. That's an addition from a patch. I know what that one is. Again, that actually leads to something really fun, but not something we're going to do just now. This raid, where does this... That 220, right? No. Let's introduce ourselves into Shropshire, maybe with a raid? Because there's a chapter up there, unless we're going to be needing to raid anyway. We've got a place really nearby, so maybe we should just jump straight into that. Sounds kind of good. Right, I'm just going to have a quick look at something. Would I be less intrusive if I was here? Would that be better? Or would that be worse? Or does it look weird in the middle? I think I'm interfering with the character now, so I'm just going to move me back to here. I'm just a bit conscious I was in the way of the progress stuff that was popping up, but at the same time, I don't want to be, like, pretty much where the character is, so I'll keep it just there. Right, okay, enough blabbering. That's the one thing I said I wasn't going to do. Right, we are going instead to... What is that black bar? Right. Whew, I thought that was a... game over. Right. We are instead going to... Sounded like a sat-nav there. Turn left at the waypoint and head straight on to Shropshire. Right, okay. We are going... nowhere. Why is there no map pointer? Ah, didn't have it active, that's why. We are going that way. So that way we shall go. And again, oh, this is going to be a good one. Oh. And again, oh. Right, okay, let's get my horsey. And let's ride forth into Shropshire. Now, the one thing I am looking forward to with Shropshire is we should hopefully be getting some nickel. And once we've got enough nickel, I will upgrade the other Danax that I've got equipped so that they can both be weapons of absolute destruction. So we are now in Shropshire. We've actually discovered a little settlement called Quatford. So we will progress on beyond Quatford. I think all the drinking games, the Orlogs, the basically any of the sort of fun little side activities, all of them we can do on Friday's mega stream, along with the Wrath of the Druids stuff. I'm going to be going... Right, I'm going to mention this quite a few times in the video. But I want to just take a moment now to mention this for anybody who might be happening to be tuned in either now or tuning in later on YouTube to watch this back. Please go and watch the Wrath of the Druids trailer that got released this afternoon. I have put the link to the trailer in the YouTube stream description, and it will be there, it will be present when we are when the video uploads after the stream. So please go and take a look when you have a moment. It looks really good. It looks really, really cool. The map looks like it's going to be a good size. It looks absolutely stunning. I really like the Irish accent, so it's just going to tick 3 amazing boxes for me. But honestly, though, it does look as though it's a nicely made expansion, and I can't wait to dig in on Thursday. Don't know what time it releases on Thursday, mind. Might be an afternoon release, might be a midnight release. I'm not quite sure. But we'll see.
Not half bad, boy. But be fierce, dirty. Strike at my balls.
Ivar, are you training the boy or tormenting him?
One will lead to the other in time.
Eivor, well met. You received my message, and just in time. Our negotiations with the Britons have not yet begun.
I will be at your side when they do. Is there anything I should know first?
The venerable King Rodri is here. I am to deal with him directly.
Rodri is desperate for peace. Ever since we captured his sniveling brother, Goriad. Sounds like a man coughing up snot. Goriad ap Mervyn.
Rodri waits at the church nearby.
Who speaks for Shropshire in these talks?
The last Elderman was killed in battle. Bishop Deolaf is standing in.
Until we get this wet whelp installed. That is his father's wish.
Dio,
The idea
is
of
there much
leading
of an
a shire
echo?
on my own
My mic shows that it's
quite
picking
terrifying.
up sound from speakers, but I'm not sure how much.
It is a grave thing to be Elderman in a time of war, Gelbert.
He will piss his pants first thing, that's for certain.
As future Elderman, you should speak in the talks as well. But with humility. Rodri is the king, and will expect to be treated as one.
Rodri will want us to get down on our knees and sniff the rosy wind blowing from his ass. I know the man.
You've met him.
Met him, fought him. He gave me this nick here. Maybe I can give him one back. Remind him some call me King Killer.
It may be you should stay behind, Ivar. That is not a recipe for a good parley.
I'd like you both to be there. To guide me, to judge my fitness.
Yeah,
Give us your word then. Your blade stays in its
I
sheath.
don't think the background
Eivor,
removal's working
don't make
properly.
me laugh. We both know what my word is worth. But sure, I will let you do the talking. Probably.
Excellent. Now, to the church, I think. Our guests await.
Because usually it's quite silent in the background. Turned it down a bit as well, but I do want to be able to hear what the characters are saying.
It's not far, just across the village. We've been at
It's
war
too
with the
quiet
Britons
as well.
for coming on 2 years.
The Britons had the best of it. Tell me and my berserkers plowed through their ranks and chased Rodri's brother into a ditch.
That's why Rodri's talking peace now.
Right, it's going to have
It's
to do.
thanks to Ivar.
I am going to enjoy.
Oh, if it's not one thing, it's another. Right. I've turned it down a bit though, so hopefully it won't be.
Him down, though. That would seal my legacy.
Your legacy.
As king killer.
It's not picking it up now.
They do not all get away like Borgred
So,
did, Wolfkiss.
That should be the
Keep
speed.
the peace, Ivar.
What has become of your
Yeah,
brainy
the
brother?
green line was moving on the microphone when they were speaking, which was, and I was being silent.
You are
so
better off leaving
it
that
would have been
sauntering
coming through
fool
both.
in your wake.
It would have been synced, but it would have been like it's 2 audio sources, and the fact that it's feeding into both, it would have just made like a choir kind of sound, if that makes sense.
Where are you going? Our Bishop Deolav and King Rodri are ensconced in the church ahead.
Seemed
These
okay at
houses of
the
Christ,
in the daytime stream though.
they're
I'm not
all
sure
so
what's
hard and
changed. My speakers
Yet
are
within his
pointing in the
walls,
same direction as
The
usual.
Christian God unites King Rodri, Bishop Deolav, and myself. On his ground, peace will be made.
Eventually, I will be switching to actual gaming headphones, so the sound will be coming into here rather than through speakers. And there's actually going to be a special thing that I'm getting built into them as well. And basically, when I've got my headphones on, Daisy can't read my thoughts, and it's something that will be. Oh, it's something that I've needed for so long.
Explain to the good bishop our position.
Yes, my sovereign. Bishop Deolav. We are deaf to offers of peace until Guriad is returned to us.
The king's brother.
The king's brother is a mouldering sack of cow dung.
You. I know your face, your stench. Ivar, the one they call boneless. Did I not gift you that scar myself?
Ah, you did. And I mean to gift you a gash, you reeking piss pot in your fat fucking skull.
Hold, both of you. Now is not the time for keeping grudges. We're here to smooth the path to peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Not with this bag of Britain slop.
On that, we are agreed.
Now, calm everyone. Good faith is all I ask.
You know my demands. Until my brother Gwiriad walks free, peace between us is impossible.
He is lucky he can walk at all. Fell on his own blade, fleeing from us.
I will soon help you fall on yours.
Husband, keep your head. It is in our interest to find a way to peace, all of us.
First, my brother.
First, your head on a pike. Then the runt goes free.
Husband, no!
Enough! This is a house of God. Let us take some few minutes to gather ourselves, shall we? Eivor, to me, I do not know you well, but Ceolbert believes you a steady head. We need such a one.
It may be too late. I see the crows of war gathering.
I have a hefty sum of silver. Speak to the people here. If the silver will help one bring us toward peace, offer it to them.
Okie dokie. Oh, keep it. Okay, let's have a look. So, he looks Nordic.
You are with Rodri, yes? One of his advisors.
I am that. Anir ap Cadvarch by name. Address me proper.
Tell me, soldier, do you hold sway with your king?
He consults me for his every decision. If I push for war, he will agree. If I argue for peace, he will follow.
Peace is our desired end. Is there a chance that some silver might lead you to counsel your king in the same direction?
A sack of silver? For me? Yes, I might amend my advice to Rodri for a tidy sum of shining metal.
Sounds like a good deal.
Yes.
I think we are going to accept that. Right.
Take this.
He
Spend it
is
as you will
responsible
until
for
Rodri, his best path is peace.
You have a bargain.
doing
I have spoken with everyone
hopefully
who matters.
enough to
I should report what I know to Bishop Deolaf.
tell him to
Talk. All we do is talk.
not challenge. Sorry, as we speak, I'm just applying a noise suppression to my microphone. I don't know if it's going to make me quieter or sound weird, but it's added now. So, if you can let me know if I sound weird, different, whatever. I'm just hoping it's going to block out the background that's coming through the speakers, because clearly, for whatever reason, it's not accepting broadcasts. So I'd much rather have that in place. If I sound weird, though, please do let me know. Weirder than usual. I'm getting that in before Daisy chimes in. Still seems to be picking up something.
King Rodri,
What is it, Dane?
I wish to help you to peace.
I will not talk of peace until my brother Gwiriad is returned to me.
If you first agree to peace, he will be returned. Would a sum of silver help overleap this difficulty?
I cannot be.
I think it's because I've just noticed it now. That might be why. It's probably really minor. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna have to leave it. If it's not too distracting, then it's all we can do. Right, I'll collect food. Right, okay, so I can't get out. Don't have to talk to everybody. Talk to him. Talk to Jill, though.
These talks are stalled. I fear the upshot.
Do not fret. You will be Alderman yet.
Eivor, my friend.
I asked around, as you suggested.
Have you come to a decision? To whom have you given this silver?
The captain of the guard will advise Rodri to sign the agreement. Peace will be yours.
Let us pray Rodri takes his advice.
Rodri, I see you mocking me. I challenge you. Single
Ivar,
combat
no.
now.
Boneless Ivar.
Oh, God.
Spineless.
So nope, that was the wrong choice.
Gutless. You cannot kill me. A dragon will be my death, as my seers have foretold.
And your brother. Does your destiny guard him?
Guriad!
By God Almighty, I'll
Get him to safety. Go, quickly.
kill the boneless one. Paint this chapel.
That was a
with
waste of
his
650 silver, wasn't it? It's alright though, we get the opportunity to do a bit of stomping. Oh, I like my stomping. Used to. Bonk. We also need to check out what the thing is we got from the oh god, what's his name? The Creed guy. Not Creed from The Office. The one who's in our camp. The assassin dude. When we give the order medallions to.
We've got the last of them.
Can I loot my 650 silver?
Now
Or...
that is Vikinger diplomacy. Show the fuckers who the real warriors are.
Eva, you have scuppered the peace.
Do not be fooled by peace, boy. It is just an empty voice between axe blows.
Dear Lord, this is a massacre.
We have no choice now but to find our way out of this.
Ah, a good test for you, boy.
Lord, forgive us.
Stay close, Jailbert. You watch my back, and I will pull the knives from yours.
Dear Lord.
That's nice of
Stay
them.
here, where it's safest, Bishop.
Help me with this fucking door!
I'll help you. Come on then.
out here!
Oh, he's there. There we go. It's really colourful all of a sudden. Maybe Shropshire's just nice. Oh, he's already dead. Stop! Stop! He's already dead.
You lose I am evil! King Killer!
For Mercia! I swear it!
Spin move. Beautiful. It's even better when you got two heavy-handed. I heard it wasn't the crunch of a bone, but something more sensitive, shall we say that? Oh. What was it? That lovely play, the Nutcracker ball. Well, that's him dealt with. Right, you're just... I want the kill. Yep. You're not stealing my kills. I need to get the ratio here. Right, who's the next fight against? Down here? Is it the place I was going to raid? No, it's not. Let me remove this marker, or else that's going to confuse the living daylights out of me. So down here, there's an all-white horse there. Shadowfax is around. I'm chasing you, child. Imagine how petrifying it must be as a kid, just being chased by a guy with two axes in the back. Don't worry, I'm turning off. I'm going this way. Oh, that's where the fight is. We will fight on the beaches. Right, let's go.
Kill the Danes!
I know I harp on about Odyssey a lot, but the battlegrounds are actually quite fun in Odyssey as well. There were a lot of them. I suppose towards the end they were like, oh, right. But there were a lot of troops on the field. And it was like this. It was pretty much what you're looking at now, but quite a lot of them. And it was the Athenians versus the Spartans. That was a flying. Good thing about fighting in the water is, like, everyone will be, like, getting cleaned away afterwards. No washing up to do, have to wipe the blood off anything. Someone should bring some Persil just to the river whilst they're doing this. See, thinking ahead. Okay, next. Oh, that hurt. I can do the same. You are getting punished, so. You are getting punished, so. How many are left? Ugh. Right, and then we've got this one. I'm so happy with, like, friendly fires on, because it would be dangerous with 2 Dane axes and a lot of allies. You'd have to be so accurate.
I swear it! Good God, what carnage! We must let Bishop Dalelav know that the battle is done.
Shieldbelt has come a long, long way since the little boy we met in the first place. Was it Leatherchester where we met him? But either way, he was scared of blood then. Now he's literally, quite literally just been in a bloodbath. So, fair play to the lad. Gotta give props where props are due. Right, let's climb this hill. Eivor Hill Climber, up we go.
This was not...
Right. Oh.
You murdered Rodri's brother, you beast! Our one chance at peace is lost.
Peace with Rodri is as likely as you dying a virgin, Bishop. It won't happen. He is too canny, too vile.
Well, I'm not going to side with anyone.
What's done is done. We must plan our next moves.
I may as well be a politician.
They will retreat to their great castle for certain. It's well nigh impregnable.
Then we starve them out. Attack their supplies. Watch them beg for death.
Dear God. More death, more war, endless refugees.
This is our only way forward, dear love. You know the territory best. How can we hurt them?
Well, for food and supplies, they stockpile cargo at Wenlacan Outpost, down south of Quatford. Rodri has another secret supply line. Ask among the refugees near the river, those who have fled from occupied villages.
Rodri's Britons will strike back long before we can.
Indeed. They will send Aenir and his soldiers. They train in Wesbury, west of the ruined tower.
You do not need me to hold your hand, Eivor. I will head to Wesbury, scout around.
I know your method of scouting. It always leads to swordplay.
I am as regular as Tidewater.
I shall go with you, if only to get an honest accounting of our situation.
I will meet you both at Westbury then, once I've done some damage. Until then...
One last thing. We'll need a field before our battle's done. Try to free any captives you find. They'll swell our ranks.
Okay. Sure can. That was the biggest fight so far, I think. Well, the one that we did in that castle was pretty big. Was that yesterday? Avoid the fun, Sonder. You need to focus on the quests. I see white dots, I want to do them. Nope, nope, nope. This way, come on. Quest objectives. Wrath of the Druids is fast approaching. 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days.
Friend or foe?
Friends. Peace. I was told you might know where the Britons bring in their supplies.
Are we your friends, Dane?
I would have it so.
After years of blood and gore, looting and burning, forgive us if we don't trust a Dane.
In Rodri, we share a common enemy. My only wish is to destroy his supply line and bring him to the table, begging for a truce. Once we have peace, you and your kin will no longer walk this land in wretchedness.
What you say is good sense.
Very well, Dane. Here's what I know. The Britons move their goods through Dustin Quarry. See that tower to the south? That's the Hillgate remnants. Further on, you'll find the stone quarry.
And thank you.
Just while these have been talking, I've just been trying to find out if there is actually a release time that's been put out there for DLC, but I'm struggling to find one. If I'm going to hazard a guess, it's either going to be 4 PM or midnight usually. They tend to be the popular release times. I've seen 6 PM as well. I'm not quite sure. It's literally just, everything is just release date, not release time. But it'd be good to know. Have I got an extra thing? Oh yeah, because I got the fishing hunt. Come on. Good thing is, if it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something, that will give us some time during the day on Thursday to catch up any on like loose ends if we do have any. If it's a midnight release, then ideally I want to be in a position to be able to start. But I might do like a prerequisite stream where we do finish off bits and pieces. There's so much to the map. I don't want to get the feeling like we're missing out on lots of it. Simply by... Oh, there's an objective here. It was... Why was it saying it was there? I would have gone way past this. Well, this is a huge outpost. And one which I feel obliged to capture. Although I'm just going to go ahead and get the sync point. No, stop running away. Thank you. I'm going to go and get the synchronization point and then we will continue. And there's lots of bright yellow dots in this camp, and that's what I like to see. Because that means, or hopefully means, nickel. Plan is, after Shropshire, we're going to tackle Jorvik. And then after Jorvik, might do East Anglia, because that's the one which has kind of been left behind. It's only like power level 55 and we're like 104 because I'm about to put another 2 points in. That's for River Raiden. Ooh, there's a one which gives you arrows back. That one. I'll take that. And already got that one. That's fine. See, that sounds great for when we're taking on selects. We are a hunter boist. By the way, just so you know, this huge talent tree is actually meant to be ventured into all the way through. It's not one of these talent trees where you have to like really pick a specific path and like you can own, you know, like Path of Exile, where it's like like you've got a very like specific route you need to take. On this you can kind of just do what you want, and it's that flexible. You can reset all skills in the push of a button in the bottom right corner. You can see you can hit Y, or you can literally reset something. Say if I wanted to reset from here, I could just reset that free of charge and it'll give me all of them points back, and then you can just put them back in. It's such a good system because there's no punishment for just trial and error. If you want to just give something a go and see how a certain build feels, you're free to do it, and then if you don't like it, it's free to refund it, and that is something that I actually do really like and hope more games of this type take on board. I totally understand ARPGs, you know, which we see you know, want to encourage players to follow a specific build. I get why they want you to think long and hard before you respec and all that sort of thing. I get it. And especially in MMORPGs, they are even more, you know, look, pick something and stick with it. This game, you know, it can afford to have that flexibility, and I'm happy it does. Ultimately, by the end, we're going to be like power level 300 and something, and there's a zone down here that's power level 340. So if that's the suggested power level, that means that we're only a third of the way, you know. So we've got a lot more points to go. Like, and we're going to be putting points into areas that we're not really going to need as much as what we are looking for just now. That's where I'm trying to get to. But along the way, you also pick up all of the plus attacks, the plus range, the plus Dane axe, and then you've got like the plus bear armor bonuses, and all of them little points, they all add up, and that's why this whole recommended power level thing exists, because them points do make a difference. Right, so now we've got that, let's head back to this camp with lots of bright yellow markers on it. This looks like a fun jump. Wait, was the sync point just up here? Because there has to be a... yeah, there has to be a haven. Yeah. But no, it makes it more fun, for sure. I'm gonna keep hitting that fishing line because it's in the place where my horse whistle used to be. So now, come on, now I'm stuck where I'm gonna be pulling out my fishing rod when I'm trying to escape. This will be back. Right, okay. I'm just gonna have to take the leap and roll, and again and roll. Right, okay, cool. So, outpost. This looks the more stealthy way in. Oh, and he has special loot. Can't wait to see what this is. We have... please be nickel. A suspense skeleton. Yep, nickel. That's good news. We need another 2, I think, to be able to get the upgrade to the secondary Dane axe I've currently got equipped. I need to decide if that's the one I want to stick with first, I suppose, but I may have a little look before I do so, because that's a lot of nickel to invest in. All of these people are like above my assassination ability, so I have to do this little mini game to get them in one hit. But thankfully the mini game is quite easy. All them years on the dance mat ages ago have paid off with my rhythm skills and Guitar Hero. All that training on through fire and flames.
I've fought in this miserable country for 2 years gone. Lost half my foot and most of my mind. We kill them, they kill us. They kill us and we kill them.
I can hear them talking. This feels like an Ewok village. Right, we've got someone over there. Oh, sorry, Dio. Sorry for mentioning Star Wars. I know that offends you. I know that's probably triggered you. Wait till I stop talking about Harry Potter later on. Oof. Okay, so we've got some new arrivals coming in. 3 new arrivals. One of them being a big dude. And I'm wanting to take the big dude down. Oh no, that was the worst timing. Right. Okay, you. Try it again. Right, you. They hate trees. I don't. Oh, never mind. I couldn't get the zealot to bash at the trees before, but with him, he was like, okay, I'll do it. So, we have. Oh, we picked up a loot. Picked up loot. It's a shame I can't play it. Still sorry. Oh, I missed him. Let's try that again. That's better. Right. I had to go for the overkill, just to kind of assert authority. What we got left? We have another cave here, which has even more loot in it. Dead man spoke to me. Poor fellow, he looked like he had died rough. Said a few coins would help him on his way to the afterlife. He frightened me worse than a lightning storm. I gave him all I had. I must ask a priest if I'm cursed. To be honest, I can't remember the character's name. The one which we always speak to is... Oh, Mickey Rourke. It was probably him that asked him for all the silver, to be honest. And to be honest, if he asked me for all my silver, I'd probably... I mean, I wouldn't be able to give him silver, but I'd give him my phone. Brigadier. Now that is the first of that type we've seen. Let's have a look. Was it not a helm? Oh, yeah, it was, but it was the helm's got here. Aha! Well, that sounds good. I want a full set of that, please. I'll be keeping an eye out for that. Although, that is a really, really good set. And as soon as I hit mythical, I wouldn't mind just equipping that. But not before I hit mythical. Mythical. Oh, honestly, it was weird. Like, there was a huge phase where, like, they released... it was actually quite scary, the amount of Guitar Hero games there were, and, like, Rock Band and all that. But then they just stopped. It just suddenly stopped because they completely oversaturated it. But I'd definitely play it again. They were awesome rhythm games. Ordering concerning prisoners. Should you capture any Saxons, keep them alive. We'll make sure to make use of them to build earthen works to work the quarry. Not even going to try to pronounce that person's name. I'm pretty sure that was somebody hitting their hand on a keyboard. Right. Let us roll through here. Let's head up here. This looks suspiciously breakable. Ooh, fabric. Well, that's a first. We have not came across fabric before, and that is what we need to upgrade these little blighters. So, finally, we have discovered fabric. Oh, that's excellent news. So that essentially means soon we can upgrade our quiver and rations. Rations probably has to come first, which we need 4 to upgrade. But that extra life to have will be highly advantageous. You'll never see me coming. Hello. There we go.
That's done. Now to track down their supply line. We will drag Rotary back to the peace table soon enough.
I'm a bit disappointed that the loot was for the cause, rather than for me to use in my in my own settlement. But never mind. Right. We've got one more dot, and it's right next to us. Probably up here. Yep. So we need to do... is it that tree, do you reckon? Yeah. So we need to get up there. Yeah, okay. I have them sorted. Yeah, the map certainly does the business deal. Honestly, games without loading screens are so much easier to manage, and even when you fast travel, it's like it doesn't take long. But more and more games are obviously utilising less and less load screens, and now, because we're in the era of SSDs and them being in consoles as well, so developers are actually designing them as a default in the game, we are now living in an age where them sort of shortcut paths, that where you squeeze through a wall, which I've just been referring to there, they are no longer going to be needed because the loading speeds are going to be sufficient in games to be able to load in new areas super quick. Hard drives are awful, like, compared to modern day tech. As soon as you get a solid state drive, it's just different granules. Right, let's see how tough this guy's going to be. It's probably going to be the toughest yet, I assume. Right, he's on it. He's just trotting now. Thankfully, because we got that note burned early game, we can choose when to attack these. They don't hunt us down. So we've got a bit of a choice, which is nice. We're dead on 31 hours now. Right. Where is his weak spots? Well, that's his horse, unfortunately. Didn't mean to hurt him. Well, that looked like it went straight through his leg. That's one of them. Not the second. Oh, he's only 160, so it should be manageable. There we go. He's another spear dude, though. And spear dudes are pretty enough. Nice. But also pretty predictable. In fact, he looks really similar to the last one we fought. No, stop doing that, that's my trick. Ooh. Ooh, you got close there. Oh, he missed the rock. Well, that was a waste of 2 adrenaline bars. I need to be very careful not to overexert it. There we go. Another one for luck. Well, that just went straight through him. Wow, I just suddenly couldn't parry. There's one thing I've noticed this guy not doing. Maybe it's because I'm keeping distance, but he's not been using bombs. And now that I've said that, you can guarantee he's going to start pulling out traps left, right and centre. Right, let's keep my head on straight because I've got no rations now. Right. And again. Oh, there we go. So now he's suddenly angry. It's that one that you can parry. There we go. Too easy. Right, confirm kill. think it helped that he was like identical to the husband before.
Why? Why? Lost are everyone.
You mostly, Adkut.
Bretha, Ustre, and Setere. I served the true gods. The old ones. To be killed by you holds honor. Killing holds all glory.
He wasn't as gracious in death as the other ones. He was very, I don't know, solemn. I prefer my zealots to be more gracious in me releasing them from their debts to the Order. Because remember, the Order are very, very, very evil in this. I don't know if the Cult of Cosmos level, mind. They are evil. And it's the children of something or other in Wrath of the Druids that we've got to look forward to, so plenty of cults going around. But it's a fun system, so I'm not going to complain. Right, there's a tome there, but not one that we need. Right, okay, given the fact that we've done all the quests around the raiding area, I'm assuming that that means we're not going to go to the raiding area this time. Because the last time we did a raid, the quest then was like, you need to go to this raid location, and we'd already done it. And like all of the chests were opened and the doors were opened, and it was kind of just like, well, obviously that was meant to be the fun of the quest. So I'm going to leave the raid till the end, but a raid is very important for us to do because that will allow us to get nickel and supplies and everything else. So that's definitely going to be on the agenda, but priority number one is going to be main quest. So, I think one good thing about England being just one big place is it is quite easy to get around. From the look of the Wrath of the Druids trailer, though, it did seem like there was going to be islands of sorts. And I don't mean like Ireland, obviously, because it's based in Ireland, but islands. It looks as though they've got like separate parts to it. I know Ireland is more mountainy, I believe. Certainly more mountainy than England is. Right, we have a quarry. Also, I see a prime opportunity to get a bunch of kills here. 2. I don't know. Better than none. Oh, that's a bit of a weird movement. Okay, let's see what awaits. Well, he's satisfied with witnessing his 2 pals just get crushed by a big barrel of stone. That's fine. If he's content with that, I'm happy to leave them to it. Right, we've got skill points. Let's go ahead and use them. We have... oh, I wanted to go this way because there was a bear one here. Don't need to worry too much about critical damage at the moment. Emergency aim's okay. It's like once you get noticed, you've got a brief moment to get rid of them. But it does change the dynamic of the game completely because it happens every single time someone notices you, which is a lot. That sounds really fun. We don't really need that one just now. We don't hide bodies. That's for river raids. Oh, yes, getting that. Beautiful. Oops. Hello. What's your name? I'm Abel. Yum. Right, okay. Yeah. Hello. Oh. Nothing to fear, citizens. I'm here on cleanup duty. Oh, he's going to be the one that notices me. It's right next to the bell as well, so I'm going to take advantage of being able to destroy it. Let's just take this dude down first. Oh wow, he's got a huge health pool. Oh, well, that might alert someone below, but okay. You know, we put the captured Saxons to work in the quarry. They are bitter because we killed their leader. I've never seen men work so slowly. I will increase punitive measures until they cheer up. I don't think that's how that works. Oh, I've missed the person I was going for, but never mind. I'll just creep back up. You can't see me. Is there anyone below that? Oh, there is. Love a good opportunity for a crushing. And the crushing comes coming. So he's going to notice the body, but if I get there if I knew where the prisoners were as well, I'd be freeing them, but I haven't noticed any. I know we freed some before. That's a supply cart. Is that a prisoner camp? I couldn't tell because the fog. Or the mist or whatever. Right, that'll take us into their lair. I don't know how to free these people. I mean, they're not shackled, so I'm assuming once I've finished they can just do what they want to do. They're not exactly caged, like the previous camp. I'm just going to drop down. Oh! That wasn't meant to happen. He dived into the water below the destructible rocks. Well, that was fun. I don't want to draw attention to myself just yet. Joy in the brief bit of anonymity. There we go. So I'll just blow that instead. Quickly.
Prisoners to strengthen our feet.
Right, here's some prisoners.
Shire needs you.
I think I'm still anonymous. Yep. You know that because the bar at the top is orange rather than red. Don't know how, I've just blown up two separate things. Ooh, now this is a big camp. That's one tactic. And then now I can... Oh, actually, no, it worked out nicely. Wait, the next one? Oh, they know me. They know where I am. That's fine. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Don't run into a man who is swinging an axe around. It's not going to end well for you. We have captured some Saxons as you ordered. They do nothing but shit and complain. Request permission to cut their throats. Simon.
What is that bar? For the love of Saint Cuthbert, free me.
I'll free you normally. There you go. Ooh, now that is a shiny chest. Nickel, dang it. I'm kind of hoping they're not joining the cause right now. Oh, they are. I'd much rather... Although they seem to be doing alright. But they are taking away my XP. They're quite good soldiers, though. Right, there was also a thing to destroy here. Just now. More nickel. Fantastic. Right, let's have a survey and see how... more treasure there. And there. Right, let's go for this one first. So this will just be the common stuff. Hopefully we get some fabric though. The last one. Yep, we did. Good stuff. And the next one is actually gear. It's down there. And I don't know... Because that's just a pond with a chest there. Nope, not something to do. So, is there another way through this cave? Maybe. Ooh, there appears to be just that. Dive under and find some hidden treasure. Oh, yep. Here we go. O to Merton, he came to our fields and said to us plain, come with me to fight, protect our domain. We took up our sickles, our hammers and chains, we fought to Merton, Merton our Thane. He led us in battle, praised be his name. They came at us in like waves, again and again. He felled many Britons, their blood fell like rain. Our brother Merton, brave Merton, our Thane. 3 foes, O Eldon, they were on the plain. He fought with honour, he fought in vain. Shed tears for Merton, Merton our Thane. Shed tears for Merton is slain. There you go. Poetry by Sandra. Okay, sarcophagus shield. Well, that sounds charming. Oh, I'm not wielding anything in this hand all of a sudden. Why? Oh, odd. Oh, moonlight back, please. That would be pretty cool, actually, alongside my Dane axe. Fire and fire. But, ultimately, I am more than happy swinging around 2 massive axes. It's extremely satisfying, so I'm going to continue with that. And we got more skill points. We have more supply carts to explore and find and destroy. That of which we shall be doing right now. Come on, there we go. Right. So, Where have we not managed to destroy yet? We've been down here. I don't think we've like been up that way yet, so let's go ahead and do that. There's my bird going to collect the loot. That's a neat little addition. I like that. That's going to save me some time. We've already freed these dudes. We've already got the treasure from there. Brilliant. Look for supply cards. There might be some up there because I was trying to be discreet whilst I was up there, so chances are I probably did pass one. Now this looks like a lift. Where's the... Oh. You can stop working, dudes. Okay. Any supply cards? No. Up here. They will appear as green circles when I do my scan. There's nobody worth killing below that, so I'll leave that intact. We shall continue looking. Just for anybody new who's joining, the Wrath of the Druids expansion trailer got released this afternoon. I've put the link in the stream description. It looks really good, so if you hadn't had a chance to watch it, I would highly recommend doing so. Gives you a taste of what to expect on Thursday. I've been trying to find out what time it releases, but I can't find a definitive, so kind of just guessing maybe the afternoon, but I may have to look at past Ubisoft releases to work out what to expect. It's mainly just to identify if during the day we'll have a chance to catch up on perhaps some of the sort of loose ends and side missions before we jump into Ireland to take on the children of whatever they were called. But the trailer looks really good, and the characters look interesting, and the actual landscape looks absolutely beautiful. So I'm really, really looking forward to jumping into that. It's going to be really cool. And yeah, as I say, the link should just be in the description of the YouTube screen. Right, I think over here is probably the last place that I haven't explored. Let's see. It's not bringing up anything. But there's one more somewhere. One more. Oh, that's actually where I started, so I would have seen it this way. There's a lot of noises doing little things when I do that, but none of which are bringing up a green marker. So let's run round this way and try from a different angle. All good here. Sector clear. I think all that is fine. So we've got the goodies from in there. These are our soldiers that we have released from their prison. We destroyed the chart. I keep saying chart. We've destroyed the cart that was there. So let's try up this hill, just in case there's a one on the tail end of all this. Any clues on the map? There's loot there, so that's at least an excuse to go that way. But we'll take this route up, as we have thoroughly explored the other side. Also, if anybody sees it, please do just shout. Just tell me. That one's destroyed. That's where the loot is, up there, so I'm going to go and get it. Fingers crossed I'll be near there. Okay, Evo, that's one way to not climb. There we go, that's much better. There's the little mess. Right, anything this way? This is so frustrating, there's literally one more somewhere. I'm even just looking for red jars now. It'll probably be somewhere like super obvious, and it'll be such a nightmare. And yeah, Marcel, absolutely incredible. Like I'm so, oh there it is, perfect. Yeah, Marcel, it's going to be from the looks of things, it's going to be a proper expansion. It looks absolutely amazing. Did that not do the job? Oh, it's gonna go. There we go. Quest done. Up we go. But the land looks absolutely stunning as well. I hope it is like Ireland, just Ireland, the full place. But that might, well, they've done a lot of England. Pop quiz question for chat. The second expansion that they are going to be releasing is set in which city? If anybody happens to know. I'm truly interested to see how fast they make that city, because it'd be pretty cool. Go! I'm going to guess as well, given the amount of effort that they look like they've put into the island map, this city that they're doing for the second expansion should be hopefully heavily detailed and nicely explorable. Which I'm assuming it will be.
Must be blocked from the other side.
Right, that's your time up. The second expansion is the Siege of Paris, or Le Siege et Paris. I assume that's right. Right, where's the entrance? There it is. Well, it kind of wanted to do it. There we go. But there's limited information on that one, I think, at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see. We have uncovered a new order member. Well, let's go and take a look at this dude. Tatar. Or Tater. Boil and mash and stick him in a stew. Defender of Otter's word. So, assassinate the Dart. He can be found at Quatford Stables in Eastern Shropshire. Platinus Tatar the Dart. Dear, it gets worse. Tatar claimed he sprang from the soil of Mercia. So he is literally a tater. Such is his love for the land. All his youth he rode the vales of Shropshire, Oxfordshire and Leicestershire. His grandfather had fought for the old King Offa, and the tales have been passed down. A wise, thoughtful man, Tater learned all he could offer, including the fact that the old king had been in the order. Therefore, Tater himself entry and quickly rose to the rank of Palatinus. He is a stable master and took the name of the Dart, as befits his penetrating wisdom. Happy that said wisdom there. Right, and we have a chest. Fabric. Yes. Do we have enough now? Ta-da! It's literally like getting a heart upgrade on Zelda. It's Ooh. I wonder how much the next one costs. 10. So maybe another... Right, we'll do a couple of quiver upgrades, I think, next. We'll open the door just because we can now. Right, we have, like, loot on our doorstep here. Literally here. So it'd be rude not to claim it. Although there are some slumbering bears guarding the way. Bears are, like, they don't take nonsense. They are rough to fight. Do you remember the polar bears in Norway? They took some hits. And that was early game bears. These are mid-game bears. I don't even want to think what the end game bears are going to be like. Best ability to use. Won't be the usual. I'm thinking to go... Wasn't actually meant to do that. I was meant to do this. Yeah, that'll be beautiful. There we go. And into the bear crypt we go. I don't know if chat was being like really laggy there, but both Daisy and Marcel, you got that absolutely spot on. I started speaking about it before your answers came through, but yes, it's going to be based in Paris, which is going to be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing the take on Paris in this era, and apparently that is that the most famous Viking invasion or something. So we'll see how they manage it. It'll be interesting to see what they do. Now that would be something, and it would be even better, Marcel, if we could loot them jetpacks. I'm willing to fight bears with jetpacks if there is a chance to loot said jetpack. Heck, I'd even take the zealots with jetpacks. They'd essentially become like Boba Fett. I'd happily take on them if there was a chance to get the ability to fly. Oh, it's one thing I really, really wanted in these games. Is like, even like near the end of the game, to just have like a flight mechanic, just to properly explore and stuff. Like in Odyssey, I really wanted, when they released the Pegasus mount, I really wanted Pegasus to fly, but unfortunately not. The wings flap, but they don't fly. I think you glide, like if you jump off something, you fall a bit slower. Not like glide, but like just a bit slower. Which is a shame, but obviously they didn't have flight in mind when they built the maps, so it's one thing. Man, stone, rock. Well, let's give it a climb. And then we've I've got, I think, all of the sync points in Shropshire, so we can zip about. Come on, A-boat. Some games actually have maps that I don't use fast travel in. An example of a game most recently that I haven't used fast travel in once in probably about 130 hours of gameplay is Cyberpunk. Everywhere I went in Cyberpunk was either by car or by foot. Just loved walking around that place. But there's other games as well, like The Witcher. I tend just to love walking around their landscapes. Mainly, there's loads to do as well when you're walking around it. Now that's a nice view of England. Is that loot down there? I think it is. Right, let's jump first. There's a pond below me. Aha, happy I did that. I was thinking, there's a pond here. I wonder if there's something under the pond. Indeed there was. And these really are worth looting now with fabric cleaning them. Very, very important. So I'm actually going to zoom all the way in, just in case there was anything else we've missed. There's a bond over here as well, which we'll get. Right. And then we'll upgrade our quiver. So I'm expecting this to be nickel, and that means that we can choose to upgrade our secondary Dane axe. I think nickel, I'm fairly certain you can eventually just buy nickel, so I'm probably just going to spend nickel on a secondary Dane axe. So we'll see what we'll see. Yeah, that's probably the best view I think we've had so far, Marcel. Like, some of them in Norway were nice, but obviously you're just looking at really cold, snowy terrain. It looks cool, but there's something about that view that looks good. And even here, it looks really good. They must be the Cheviots over there. Which way am I looking? West? No, it could be snowed on here. I really don't know how far across Wales is in comparison to where this map kind of goes to. I'm guessing not a million miles off, but we're not quite there. Okay, right, where's the entrance to this place? It's a house here, but you can't do anything with the house. It's not a breakable door. I feel like there's probably a really obvious spot that I'm just completely missing, but alas, I still can't seem to see it. It's usually not too far away from where the treasure is. Unless it's like underwater. And given we just came out of a pond, there's every chance that that is the case. And who's this guy? Oh, he's just a information gatherer. Because you'd think that maybe this would be an entrance point. Just a little window into that other little gap. It's in this hill. And this is going to really frustrate me. Let's have a look. See if there's a cave in this other pond that we have. Oh, God. Sorry, animals. That's far too far down, though. Maybe not, actually. Let's, oh dear. Let's just take a dive. Stripper sands. Ooh. What have we got ourselves into here? Nope. Wasn't down here. Oh, hang on. Hold up. I found a cave. We found the stripper cave. see any balls yet. Not Polish people. Actual strippers. Wait. Come on. Don't say that, can they? Torch time. Is it just up there? Yeah, it is. Right, cool. Nickel, there we go. Right, sweet. So we should have enough to now upgrade our next day axe, which is the silver one strapped to our back. However, is it the best one to spend nickel on? That is the question. While I think about that, I'm going to fast travel to here so I can jump down the other side to get the loot. Exactly, if only I had a jetpack, I could actually just go up and down. Right, okay, so we are needing to get the treasure there. So just jump. Roll. Oh! That went not so well. I think it auto-saves when you fast travel, I think. So I die to gravity, but I don't die to zealots now. That's kind of how these go. Yeah, straight back to here. Oh, I want to go down this way though. Right, I'm just going to have to be a little bit more careful. I mean, if I fully heal... I'm totally drunk. This time, there we go. Right, where was the loot? I thought I tagged it. Maybe it's untagged. Yeah, it did. Right.
Thor lends me strength.
Oh. Why did he say that voice clip? Is this a... arena? I don't think it is. I know there's legendary animals in the game, but they get tagged when you get near them. And there's no tag that's appeared. Interestingly, that landscape over there won't be a landscape I can go to. So that'll be Wales. So that'll be Snowdonia over there. Right. Interesting. Right, anyways, we're in another... Where's the loot situation now? And it is down here. Don't be another... Oh, it's nice and easy this time. There we go. Certainly will spray my ankle like that. I actually... was in a nightclub once and decided to try and get off a platform whilst very inebriated, and my ankle did not take kindly to it. I still walked home, because the alcohol obviously numbed the pain, but woke up the next day and it was about 3 times its normal size, so not the best. And I've broken my ankle again since, and it was the same ankle, so it's definitely weakened it. I am now... I'm going to go for terror. Yeah, I'm now weakened in ankles, and it scares me when I see people doing stuff on their ankle. Ugh. We are now... In fact, let's look at this fire ability that we got from Hytham. I've remembered his name now. So we have ranged fire strike. Now we've already got this fire bomb, which essentially is better than that. But we have this, which I think is better than the poison. Because we're building our build around fire. We've got that combustion skill, which keeps enemies on fire once they've died of a fire-related ability, which is useful. So that's good to bear in mind. Okay, so the quest is that way, and there's nickel there, so we'll just do that. Although it's in the middle of a castle, and if it's like a fort and it's really heavily protected, we'll wait, because chances are the quest's going to take us to there. Horse time, let's go. It's nice seeing the number 4 in the bottom left now. And this definitely looks like a proper fortress. Let's get a bit closer. Are they naughty people?
God's here.
They're naughty people, so let's come back with the quest later on. Because they're not going to put all that effort into a huge fortress if they're not going to take us here via a quest. Oh, why is everything so high up? Right. Oh, that's one way to do it. Right. This might be the biggest one yet. Let's go. There we go. It is only a scratch. You just have to tap like A or is it X on PS4, 5 controllers. You have to tap that at exactly the right time. And like for every little bit that you are too early or too late will increase the amount of damage you take. And obviously when I tried to do it before, I obviously must have just hit it at a completely ineligible time. So we are almost at our location. I'm not going to tell you which angle, Daisy, and that doesn't mean go for both. Because one of them's a strong angle, so you could make yourself look daft if you go for that one. We are over there. Oh, hello. That was a random bump into.
Ivar, Tailbelt.
Hey, Eivor. I was telling the Aetherling here that Thor is with us this day. Our victory is assured.
So, what is your plan?
That bastard Anir commands this hamlet.
Anir.
So let us show these folks what happens when a village bows to the Britons. Smash it to kindling, burn it to ashes, and cut Anir's tender throat. Right, my boy?
I hope to fight well, not cruelly. The cutting of throats I leave to you.
I mean, our goal is peace, isn't it? But I think if we go for peace, someone ends up going to get, like, betrayed.
If we prevail here, Tailbelt becomes Elderman.
First an Aetherling, soon an Elderman, one day the king. Oh, you are jumping rank, boy.
Feel like
I hope
he's
to
gonna.
begin my tenure in peace, Ivar. Let us finish this here, once and for all.
He needs to learn to swim before he jumps in at the deep end.
Oh, my blood runs hot. Let us rush in now and leave a trail of bloody kindling.
A stealthy approach might earn us more time.
Ah, I prefer sound and fury. But do as you must.
To be honest, I'd much prefer just to go in all-out attack, because that's my style, but as long as it's not going to cause any problems, that's all I'm after. Welcome, Moonwind. Welcome back. Marcel, Daisy does have it out for me. Like, it is ruthless, the amount of abuse that Daisy sends me. It's crippling. And because she controls our ship, there's nothing I can do about it. It's not like I can just ignore her. I actually actively need to speak to her. She's got like a grudge, at least against me. I don't know if she's got one against Dio's there, but she's got a grudge against me for something and she won't tell me what. And because she's an artificial intelligence, she's scripted to have certain responses, so I can't really It's like trying to draw blood from a stone. Right. What are we doing? There's no quest marker. Cottages burned. Well, I think he's already started. Given the fact that the marker's going up somehow. Is it these cottages? Because I kind of feel a bit harsh. Yeah, it is. Well, these have done absolutely nothing wrong. Sorry, guys. I'm really sorry. Nice try, guys. Oh, yes, Gialdo. Oh, not the chickens. This is Zelda, isn't it? I am not Link. Do not attack me. Look at that slow-mo chicken. That was beautiful. Chillbot's getting better. Look at that. I'm going to leave that to him. Go on. I'll even let him do it in slow motion. Go on. Nice. And again. Come on, you need training, my boy. Missed. Come on, try again. You don't need to roll. He's nowhere near you. There we go. One more hit. Go on. What a strike. There he is. The prodigy. Right, where's the cottages? No comment, Daisy. No comment. Did I say ankle? I meant arm. Okay, now it's time to use this. Pom pom. you can fling that above your head all you want. It's not going to make a difference. Got two more over here. Right. Let's go. I hope, Marcel, that's advice for me to go for these people's ankles and you're not encouraging Captain Diosdare to take on my ankles. My Achilles heel, if you will. I think that's all more. There we go.
Should rid this place of soldiers.
Still feel a bit harsh. I mean, these poor civilians. Don't really mean to get between them and their homes, but hey, well, they're more than welcome to come to my kingdom, Raven's home, or whatever it is. I think it's Raven's though. Wolf warning. Follow dangerous wolves stalk these plants. Attack me and kill my whole flock. I suffer the loss and bitterness. Will you not do something about it? I've been killing wolves, I think.
Here comes Anir. He's roaring in like a winter sea.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to taking him down. Yeah. Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. I've been very careful with the CCTV integration. I'm very, very limited to what you can see. I think Dio's there has a shower cam, but Daisy, that's up to you to use. So there's... That's okay, Marcel. The ankle advice is good though, because it actually does cripple them when you shoot them in the ankles, especially the archers. Fire. In fact, let's set his lieutenants on fire as well. Now this guy looks like he's actually capable of fighting compared to the other Order members who have just been absolutely atrocious. That was the wrong person completely. That was a hell of a leap. Oh, another chicken's down. It's two that I've got in my way. If there's a flock of them as well and you attack one, they all go for you. It is Zelda rules. Go. Right. Now. We just have this guy. So Marcel, time to honour your advice. Although this is more, it's going to be more of his knee, I think, but we...
This is your mistake.
He's moving too much. That should hit. That hit. Right, now it's just his shoulder. And then he's going to be... He's moving around too much because he's fighting a different person. There we go. Oh, no. It's literally just inches away. Come on.
You can't win this.
Why are you looking at me? This guy to my left. Keep rolling. Right, you know what? Let's just do this the old-fashioned way. Get over there. And stay there. Oh, we got a spear. So we could try the dual spear thing if we wanted. Or we could go one day in one spear. Possibilities. Open up a bit. That could work well. And there's only one way to try. So we just picked up this. Increases back damage when dodging. So we do dodge, but we don't typically end up behind people, do we? That's what it looks like. We shall see. We have for a while, Dio. Loot! Well, that was lucky. I was just smashing chests. It's got a nice swing on the spear. I think the spear's got the longest sweep. So If I wanted to take up life as a farmer, spear would be the way to go. Right, okay, where's the key? Solace in war. Father Sarek, the war is endless, but we can take solace in that our foes are also Christian. They have taken the land and church I stand on, yet I am able to pronounce Mass as I always have. Should our soldiers fail, the souls of our people are not an issue. Father Alvin. Okay, Father. I really do want that nickel. So, where's the key? Key. Where are you? Oh, it's not fair putting a key a million miles away from where the chest is. Come on. Maybe this can. Let's have a look. Well, we've got more treasure here at least. Anybody here know where a key is? Nope. It's not this way. Right, let's have a little gander around this place. Nice to see that some cottages remain intact, so we haven't completely burned down the village. I'm not going to tell you where the water comes from, Dio. I think, you know, the whole once you see how the sausage is made kind of thing. It's best if that bit's left out. So just know that there's a shower. That's all you need to know. There's the key. Huh? I am really confused. Where's the entrance to this thing? Can it be destroyed? Well, torch. Did nothing. Oh no, it did. That means that's going to blow. There we go. Well, that's the first time we've had to do that. They actually existed in Odyssey, though. Let me just get out of out of fire first. There we go. Stop, drop, and roll.
No! Out!
Oh, I'm back on fire again. I need to get this key though. That's priority number 1. Have I got it? I think so. Right.
Caught a light!
No, I haven't. Right. Please be out. And there we go. Perfect. Right, I will return to you, Chielbolt. Or is it Chielbolt? I'll be back, Sea Dog. I'm going to go and claim what is rightfully mine in this chest. Right, we have a hut and finally the key. It'll just be a nickel. What? Is that not the key that I've just picked up? So what was that a key for? There's only one lock. Right, okay. Maybe it's in another mill thing? Or grain storage? We'll keep looking. We'll talk to Chielbolt first.
That's the last of them. Let us get a good view of our... Eivor! Did you see Chielbolt fight? He is all balls now!
I give thanks for victory, and ask penance for taking lives.
Oh, Chielbolt, your god bores me to death. Have a laugh! We won!
And I took no pleasure in it, Ivar.
Eivor and I were made for this, my boy. The song of swords, the blood mist, the bone crunch and baring of teeth.
Is this enough blood paid, Ivar? We've spilled enough to slake the thirst of Fenrir.
Why stop there?
Jailbert, I would know your
He's
mind
absolutely
on all
nuts,
this.
isn't he? This dude.
Are you satisfied with our victory?
I believe I am. I'll need word from Rodri as soon as possible. What does he intend?
He will see the flames. He will know Espery has been destroyed.
The bleeding pus pit claims only a dragon can defeat him. We will soon put that to the test.
It is peace we want, Ivar, not revenge. If you cannot accept that, return to Repton now.
You do not know Rodri as I do, Eivor. You do not know what a slippery, lying shit he can be.
Enough talk of killing! I need a moment of calm.
You need mead.
No, Ivar. True calm. A walk in the woods to clear the air. Or fishing. Would you go fishing with me?
Fishing, huh? Looking for a warm puddle to dangle your worm in?
I saw a small pond nearby. Will you come?
So
We
it's
can
gonna
all
be down
take
on
a
me, isn't it?
moment to allow our blood to cool.
Great. Well, it's a good job I picked up that fishing rod then, isn't it?
It's just up here.
I have no fondness for fishing. Where is the sport in it? There's no chance the fish will kill me.
He's obviously not gone hunting for sharks.
Here will be good. Let's fish for eel. Dale have relishes nettles. Soup
Okie
cooked with
dokie.
eels fresh from the water.
I will not fish. You go ahead.
I'm gonna throw my... yeah. Well, I can see Splash's way over there, so I think we're a little bit away. Ooh. Felt the vibration. Oh, there we go.
Hooked! Bring it to shore!
Right, mash. There we go.
An eel!
To catch a few by the looks of things. There actually is a quest where you have to hand in eels, so I'm hoping I get to keep these. It's like a world event, and I think it's like 3 eels you have to hand in. Yeah. Certainly does. Get his guitar out. I picked up a loot earlier on. I'll give that to him. Well, that definitely should have caught. Try again. Getting all the splashes over here. That's where we're going to be casting next.
Hooked!
Got it.
Bring it to shore!
By the way, it said tap A to hook the eel or fish once you've once it bites.
Another eel!
It's not
Almost
A,
enough
it's
for a hearty
right
soup.
trigger. 100%. I hit right trigger that time and it went straight in. Right, where are the splashes? There they are. Right, all the way over there. This will be the last one. You literally only need 3.
Hooked! Bring it to shore!
I can't see because of it. And this should be it. You can tell it's an eel as well, like the sheep.
That's enough for now. Bishop Daleab will be pleased.
Great.
Let's go tell
Can we get
Ivar
back to
about our
action now,
catch.
please? Is that an eel in your pen? So you're just happy to see? Oh, this way.
That took longer than clearing this village.
Did it though?
We caught some eel for a feast. The bishop should be pleased.
You better not have
The
taken my eel,
fellow comes
boy.
now.
Ah, a strange way to celebrate victory. But then again, our Christ was a fisher of souls, was he not?
Bishop, greetings. We've the makings for a delicious soup.
I'm grateful, Ceolbert, but my heart is heavy. So many homes burnt. We'll be years rebuilding.
You should have seen Ceolbert fight. He will be an alderman with sack and guts, fearsome and raw.
I should rather be fair and just, but I take the compliment.
I have sent word to the Britons. I pray King Rodri will again be open to peace.
I don't think he will be.
It worked
Someone murdered someone from my family.
Look where we
Daisy,
landed.
I'm looking at you.
Britons
Someone
begging
murdered
for
someone
mercy
from
like
my family.
whiny
I'd
pups.
not be in favour of peace.
We set the village ablaze, yes. But peace is not guaranteed. And it will take another sort of skill to win it. Restraint.
Our next steps are critical, my lords. And after what happened in Quatford, it is clear to me that Ivar should lay low.
Lay low? After all I have done here, you tell me to dunk my head?
The good bishop is right, Ivar. You have a warrior's heart, not a peacemaker's.
Fuck you, Wolf-Kissed. I know Rodri, and I know the kind of tricks he will pull.
Bit rude.
That is me warning you. If you hear me farting, that is my welcome to the bastard.
You bruised
Okay,
his
then.
pride, Eivor.
If you have some balm for it, by all means, share it.
His pride makes him difficult, and his anger makes him hasty. But he is not without honest feeling. I will hunt him a great boar, I think. And together we'll roast it over a fire and tell tales of war. That should please him.
Bishop, we must prepare for Rodri's arrival. Rally our men and set up a camp just here.
I've got a bad feeling that Ceolbert's gonna be too nice for his own good. Especially with Ivar. Like, going absolutely nuts around him. Doesn't really help. But we'll see. Thankfully, we're hitting parts of the story. Like, I haven't done Shropshire, I don't think. Like, none of this rings a bell at all. Jorvik will be the next place we take on. I've done 2 missions in Jorvik, and that's where my game went kaput. There was a save that basically was completely broken. Couldn't progress through the quest, and Ubisoft were like, nope, nothing we can do. So here I am on a fresh save. Well, not a fresh save anymore. We're, what? Is it 20 or 30 hours in? No, 30 hours, I think. I think it was 30.
Peace or war will be decided, but
So making
not
good
yet,
progress.
Not now. We must wait.
I loathe waiting.
It is all in God's hands.
Yeah,
We can
Ivar's
but pray
absolutely
and give
bonkers, Marcel.
thanks for this moment of rest.
The Britons have come!
The moment has ended.
This way, by the Great Oak!
Where is Ceolbert? He ought to be present for these talks as our future elderman.
He went hunting. For wild boar, he said.
That was quite some time ago, no?
We cannot wait. We should settle the peace now.
So, are they going to have Ceolbert with them, do you think?
Lady Angharad, greetings.
We come to speak of peace.
We are gladdened to hear it. But where is your great king?
He stays at the castle at my behest. I feared his presence would inflame the cutthroat Ivar.
Something's not right about this.
We have confined our cutthroat to his tent.
Both of us fretting over our war-hungry companions. It seems we are of the same mind.
A surplus of caution never did any harm. I count this as a blessing.
Perhaps then at long last we can end this war. Our peoples have suffered enough.
And your proposal?
We shall withdraw all our soldiers to the time-honored border of our lands. We ask only that you give us some days to collect our furnishings and leave Causto Castle. In return, you pledge to end all hostilities as of this moment.
These terms are generous. We have a truce.
Truly.
Praise be, this is well and quickly done. God go with you and your king, Lady Angharad.
I salute
Anybody
you all.
else thinking
You waged a
something's
good
not
war.
quite
Let us now wage a lasting peace.
This was too easy. And Cheerbilt's missing.
I stand bewildered, Eivor. In the blink of an eye, years of blood and sweat are put to an end.
You have walked a difficult road, Bishop.
Chaelbert must learn the good news. Will you tell him when you see him?
I'll find him now.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. I really do. I really hope he is just hunting and I find him and like he's fine. It is literally saying just over here, so hopefully I'll catch him straight away. But sometimes if something looks predictable in a game, it usually is. Is it here?
Where in Hellheimer has Cheelbert gone to? Someone here must know.
Great. Right, let's have a read. Letter to Cheelbert. Son, Bishop DLF informs me that you are making fine progress towards becoming a leader. I doubt it is not soon. You'll be Elderman, and when my time on Earth is done, you shall be king. Your father, Ceolwulf of Mercia. Fantastic. Okay, let's have a chat with these dudes.
Have you seen Cheelbert?
I don't keep track of the comings and goings of the Arderling. Ask another.
Certainly do, Marcel.
I'm looking for Cheelbert. Have you seen him?
Last I saw, he was sharpening arrowheads.
Ivar, it is done.
Peace, eh? And now everyone is shitting themselves with happiness.
If not happiness, then relief. Have you seen Cheelbert? I want to pass on the good news.
He asked me to go hunting earlier, but I am in no such mood.
Right, who's left to ask? Ask them. Talk to him. There's one more over here.
Hey, Eivor.
Is that him in the background?
Have you seen Cheelbert?
My brother saw him last.
Oh, someone asleep. Right, okay. Westbury.
Drunk as a mackerel, isn't he?
Celebrating the peace. Got started early.
Wake up!
Huh?
Where is Cheelbert?
Bert?
Did none of you see Cheelbert?
Only him, Drenger. You will have to wait until he sleeps it off.
Does he often get this soaked?
By all the gods, he does. Twice a week. Once for 3 days, another for 4. Then twice on Sundays.
Quite the schedule.
And when you need him to sober up, what do you do?
Keep this to yourself, but once or twice when I needed a quick word, I dumped him in a lake.
It's
I'll be
worth a
glad
try.
to. I'd be absolutely
Must
glad
be
to.
some way I can wake
Come with
this
me,
drunk.
dude. We're going on an adventure, and I don't mean a hobbit adventure, I mean a dunk. Right. Here we go.
Am I on fire? Ah!
You will be soon, sir. Right, you ready? 3, 2, 1. Any better?
You might have burned my branch and berries off.
I am looking for Cheelbert.
So you set me afire? Wrath of Surtur. If you must know, the little brat went off hunting boar some time ago.
Nope,
Yes,
everyone
I know,
knows that.
But where was he hunting?
He went south, that's all I know. Probably followed the stream here, south to the forest.
That's enough to go on. Thank you.
Oh dear. Right. What on earth is that? Some angry crow? Right. Is there a key in there? There isn't. Still no other key. Knocking about. Interesting. Right. Priorities. Where are we looking?
asked about this land, my friend?
Well, we're getting closer to that fortress. Who thinks he's been taken there?
Yeah!
Tagged some iron apparently up here. Oh, is he in this cave?
What happened here?
Oh dear.
This doesn't look good.
I really hope the blood is something that he has done as opposed to what's happened to him. And this is a proud moment as opposed to a despairing moment.
Dropped.
But it's... I mean, he's killed a wolf. It could be the wolf's blood. But I think I'm potentially dreaming. Am I going the right way? Or was I... I think so. Yeah. Moment of truth. Well, there's wolves, but not here though. So you can hopefully still some. Not them bones. Not good. Well, he doesn't look healthy, does he?
Tears of Freya. Jailbird, you live. Stay quiet. You're badly hurt. A dragon on the hilt. Gods.
Knew there was something up.
Keep breathing, boy. Oh, you haven't got long. I will take you back to say your goodbyes.
No. Yep. Unfortunately so.
I can get you to the others. I'll go easy.
Well, that just makes me hate that king even more. He's not getting any peace now. Yes, his brother died, but not an excuse for killing Jailbolt. Jailbolt was actually the one who was... Sorry, Jailbolt, I want to just make sure I've got enough rations. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so... about the brother thing. Be a shame. And based on the language that Eivor just used there, you've not got long left. It's time to say your goodbyes. Again, loot comes first. Let's get you out of here. You've not got long left. Let's get you back. Right, which way did I come from? It was this way.
Save your strength.
I'm hoping there's some sort of miracle. How am I meant to get back? Is it this ramp? Yes. Well, this is not great. Can I chuck him through the guy? No, I literally can't. Was there another exit? And I was just being stupid. Well, no, because I literally just... Oh, hang on, here we are. Right, there's the wolf he managed to slay.
Hush. Hush, Gilbert. We'll soon be among friends.
Right, on the back of my horse you go. Stay still, horse, please, thank you.
Here, faster this way. Just breathe, Gilbert. We'll soon be there.
To be fair, he's obviously been stabbed somewhere pretty critical.
Yeah.
And I blame Ivar. I mean, it obviously wasn't him who stabbed him, but he did lead to the king.
Some help here! Ivar! Leona!
By the hand of Thor!
Eivor, what happened? No. No! You foolish boy, what did you do?
I found him deep in a cave, beset by wolves. Ivar.
Easy, boy. Easy.
Ivar.
Get me an axe, right fucking now!
Ivar. He's gone.
An axe!
His guard will take him as he is, axe or not.
Go to your god, boy. And I will sing for you in Valhalla. This was no wolf. Tell me what happened.
I'm gonna tell him. 100%. I'm all in on this one now.
I found this blade in his
Peace
chest.
can go away. I'm
The Britain's dagger. Rodri!
I'm not defending the Britons.
But why?
You murdered his brother.
This is coming from a
Did
Briton.
you think
so
he would let that lie so easily?
I told you he was a trickster. Peace was never his goal. He takes blood for blood.
You were the one who
Bishop Deolav!
caused the
Over here!
The walls of his fortress will not protect him. I will sheath this dagger into his lungs.
We must move fast then. Attack before Rodri can revel in his trick.
No mercy this time, Wolf-Kissed. You spared that wet turd Leofrith. We will not spare Rodri.
I swear.
Lord above, what's happened? Ceolbert!
Murdered.
May the Lord who frees you from sin save you and raise you up.
Sent the boy's body to his father. Will want the Christian burial. Lady Angharad said Rodri is holed up in Causto Castle. That may have been a lie or a tiny slip. Either way, we should find out.
There is a spot near the fortress to set up camp. We will scout it together.
A good plan. We go now.
Fine.
Just like the Avengers
And
movie,
remember, leave Rodri
you need a
to
cause to avenge. And that is a feel what we've got now.
Is that?
Time to avenge. Is he just going to kill me? Follow me, sorry. Does not mind kill me. Bloody path to peace. Ooh, that was a lot better speak. I don't know if it's because I'm like getting like really high level and it does that scale thing. That would be cool, but it's not what I think I was working towards. Don't need that. Don't need that. I saw a little sneaky trick about how you can get the paper things a bit easier, but I'm not going to do it. It is basically cheating. Right, we're going to get Terror. So, stealth damage, and then we'll move into this tree here. And fire build-up damage, interesting. Good. Good, good, good. And then it's Wave the Bear, perfect, because we need that.
Mount up and follow me. There's work to be done.
Any keys around here? I know we've just lost Ceolbert, but keys are important right now. Nope, apparently not. Right, okie dokie. Well, away we go.
I should have seen this coming. I should have known he would come for the weakest of us.
You opened a bloody wound when you killed Rodri's brother.
Anything worth doing must be paid for in blood.
keys. No keys.
In Quadford, you told me Rodri gave you that scar on your face. Is
At least we got riders with us. This is our Avengers team.
It's worth remembering. Years ago, I was headed back from the Western Isle.
Technically, Mickey Rourke was in Iron Man 2, so
I had taken a bit of a beat.
it's a bit of
Put me in a surly mood. I wanted blood and silver, nothing more. So, me and my Drangir, sailing along the coast of Camry, see a nice spot for landing, covered in mist. We drag our ships ashore. And just then, a cry came from atop a hillock. The troll-cursed Britons. The fog clears a bit. And there they are, all lined up. The biggest one calls out, "I am Rodri, king of this land. That means shit to me!" I scream back. I give my boys a nod. And we raise up our axes and charge before they take a breath. We have the numbers. But the Britons, clever. It's marshland. The bog catches our boots, sucks us to a standstill. One by one. Rodri cuts us to bits. He gets to me, lays his blade at my cheek, and gives me this nick. "Leave this land and give your people fair warning," he says. "Tell them King Rodri gave you that cut." "And shit," I say. Rodri laughs and lets me go.
Quite a story, Ivar. Son of Ragnar, killer of kings, conqueror of England and the Western Isle. You have lived a saga worth 10.
It's quite the title.
That I have.
My husband just wolf kissed because we got bit by a wolf.
That sweat-sopped slug is just beyond those walls.
May only be defeated by a dragon, my itching ass.
It's definitely a
He'll
King's
meet one
Castle,
all
isn't it?
right.
Send a message to your men. You can build a camp here and lay plans for a surprise attack.
I think they'll know we're coming. I don't think they think we're going to just go, "Oh no, it's alright, it's alright, blood for blood. No bother."
Ivar's men waste no time. They're eager to pay out
So
our
am I.
revenge.
Where's the attack option? Who do I need to speak to send everyone in now? Let's see what these guys are
I've been
saying.
waiting to get back at these Britons ever since you broke me from that cage, Dane. The time is nigh.
It is indeed.
There's my liberator. I'll do you proud, I will.
No bother. That's what I like to hear. What you got for me, sir?
Eivor, I'm ready to get back at them Britons. You'll not see me lagging behind doing nothing but looting corpses. Not
Sounds
this
really
time.
similar to Chillbolt. Don't know if it's the same voice actor, just putting on an accent.
I am ready.
What in the name of Loki have you done?
Called in the dragon to help me slay Rodri. Now what say you, Wolf-Kissed? Are you ready for war?
Yep.
Rally the men, Ivar. Let's have
Ready
at
as
it.
ever.
It is a good day to die.
The gate looks to be well defended.
My men
heard
are
that
loading
line
a
before.
cart with cauldrons of oil. We will blast right through that fucking gate.
Can't remember where. It's a good day today.
Rodri! Show yourself!
I am here, boneless Ragnarsson. How is it you come in force when our peace has been concluded?
Do not mock us, whoreson! You splattered blood on our peace with the butchery of young Chalbert!
Speak what nonsense you please, Dane. If you mean war, our defenses are sure.
Gaze upon my face, King of Crow Food, and meet the dragon that will devour you!
I see a spent old man playing at serpents.
Enough talking, Ivar.
Bring the oil cart and set the fires! When I am done with Rodri, I will tear the fat from his shanks and use it to fry our bread.
They don't have an Evo in their team, so I'm feeling pretty confident with our odds. Don't see anyone else wandering around with two two-handers on the back. I think even Geralt has two one-handed swords. In fact, no, they are two two-handed, but he just doesn't wield them both at the same time. So I'm just escorting at the moment. Escorting. I don't know who he was aiming at. Certainly will. Hang on. Right, run. Was I meant to do something? Oh, ignite. I can do that. Then we go.
Keep your hand up!
Okay, soil jars here. Nope, that's my guy. Stop attacking me. Can't throw it again. Can I throw it at it? No. So. Let's move on. Zone. Bit of this red circle. Oh, there we go. And we have. I found these battles just tend to progress very quickly if you just go to the next objective. Although this guy probably needs to be killed. Like that. Right. Shoot links. This is the Zelda crossover that we were waiting for. Right. Sure. Hopefully we can make it. Oh. Yeah. Come on. Maybe this one? There we go. Hey guys. Dealt with. Sorted. Right. Hey guys. dead. Well, that was brave.
Come, help me with the keep. It's through there.
Ivar the Boneless. Huh. You make a pitiful dragon.
Why are we standing there? Probably to give him a moment, I suppose.
Bastard kicked me in the liver.
He's absolutely bonkers. Well, that's that place done.
I felled the rotting old oak.
He's not dead.
No. I have something else planned. Spectacle, remember?
The man is dying. Come away. Let the Nordenir spin his fate.
Oh, no. This will be good. I have something specific in mind. A place and a method. Come.
After Gerbil, I'm more than
All right.
happy to watch this.
Let's get this over with.
Load this lump of lard onto your horse and we will go. Take care he stays alive. Eivor.
If he didn't involve Gerbil, I would have been just get on with it, but
Where are we going?
An overlook I found while scouting. A view, one fit for a dying king.
There's no need for spectacle, Ivar. Let the man die with honor.
No, no, no. He must die with style.
I'm hoping he gets on a horse. Come on. There we go.
How are you doing, dear king? Stay with us. You must not miss what is coming.
Hey! Troll driver!
I killed King Ella, King Osbert, King Edmund, and now King Rodri. Who else can claim such a string of victories?
Just finish me. It is not my place to interfere in this feud.
Still intrigued to see what he's got in mind.
Valhalla must look such a sight.
It's going to be somewhere high, I presume.
Does he
We're in
breathe
the strip
still?
of lands.
Barely.
Rodri, are you listening? For years I wore this scar with shame. Nicked by a Briton and left alive. I tried to cover it with a beard, a cloak. But as your fame grew, I began to beam with pride. A king gave me this mark. What say you to this, Rodri? Huh? Speak up, you old bag of sweat and grease. Here we are. Bring him close. Eivor! I am usually the one who wanders off.
Manstone Rock. Remember this place? This is where gravity defeated me.
Haul him up there, to the top, and keep him breathing.
Finish this quickly, Ivar.
Oh, I thought the game was going to ask me to do it myself.
A hungry blade. Now comes the dragon to feed on his favorite meal. The blood eagle.
Ivar, is this...
The birth of a blood eagle is a sight to behold, my friend. First, I slice the length of your spine.
That is a Norseman. The true essence of old heroes. The Blood Eagle has no true meaning for Ivar. He is doing it simply to take pleasure in suffering.
Now, I pull back the flesh.
The method will always outlive the meaning. Few in time will care why this man died. But the how, that is a song for the ages. The fog between good and evil grows thick over time. But glory never fades. There is nothing glorious here. Life is not pretty. It is a bloody fight.
Out come the lungs, and we spread them like wings.
So he's the Blood Eagle.
All of Mercia can see him now.
I have seen enough.
We are not finished, Eivor. This saga we have written together, it needs an ending. Here and now.
It is ended, Ivar. I'm done with this place.
A fight to the death. You and me. If I win, I am the greatest Vikinger who
I
ever
didn't
lived.
see this coming.
If I lose, what a dale you
I
have
assumed
to
he was just going to be like here.
You are
like,
battle drunk, Ivar. Goodbye.
Poor Jailbert. He barely said a word.
I'm going to kill him if he wants a
that
fight.
Dragon dagger into his heart.
No.
No, no.
Just a soft little squeal. Then nothing.
Oh.
You sick, cursed fuck-out!
The things a man must do. The trials one must face. The friends
That's twisted,
one
like.
must betray. To achieve one's destiny. And become king killer forevermore.
Now who saw that coming?
Jailbird was...
Like a son to me! Yes! Yes! So fight me, Wolfkiss, to a glorious death! This is a life, Eivor! To fight high above the world! Valhalla awaits!
Trying to think of the best thing to do here. Right. Disorientative to get a few hits in. See where your weak points are. Pretty easy. Hurry. Got him. There we go.
Have you no sense of menace? When I stabbed Guriad, you winced. You cower in the face of sudden drama.
I think he's stuck.
Bleed like Jailbert.
Uh-oh. Oh dear. Alright, come here. And again.
Oh, if Uma could see me now, he would rage with disappointment. Hold a moment, Eivor.
Nope.
Let me ask you something.
Oh, apparently I don't have a choice.
Speak then, or I take your tongue.
Will you see your father in Valhalla, Wolf-Kissed? Or is the coward in Helheim weeping tears of ice? Gold again!
Literally just gave me like a millisecond to respond. Just dirty tactics, because he knows he's... Come on then. Ooh, I'm on fire now.
My long road ends. The Valkyries approach. My axe, Eivor. Hand me my weapon.
Yeah, poor Eivor. I don't think he's going to use it to hurt me.
Odin may have use for you, but this is more than you deserve. Do not shame him.
Only because Odin was actually a fan of him.
I hear their wings.
And I fear that... Yeah, he did just want his bird. I fear that Odin wouldn't have been happy if denied him of that honour. Right, now there was a big piece of loot in that castle that I want to get, so...
Carry the body to Quatford. We'll say our goodbyes there. And send a message to Ubba. Tell him his brother is dead.
Quatford. Where was Quatford? Quatford was... way up there. Right, we can fast travel over there later on. First of all, the more pressing matter is this loot. Specifically that piece there. But there is multiple. That we can only have 3. Right. Because we need the fabric now. First piece was up here.
Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
Right, actually, guys, I'm going to take a very quick break. I've been bursting from the toilet for ages, so I'm going to take a break, have a drink of water, have a refreshment, and then get back to the action. So we'll reconvene in 5 minutes. Does that sound fair? And I'm just going to leave Evo hanging just like that, just to test his strength while we're away. So be right back. It'll be like 5 minutes or so. Oh, right, we are back. The stream. I am fully on board with the Ivar deserved it camp. Half of me kind of thinks, did he or didn't he stab Cherbil? I mean, it makes sense that he would have done, but the whole bit around the reaction of the king when we went to see the king, like, he was just, it was almost like he already knew about it and, like, he understood that this is what we were going to do. So, I don't know. He probably did. I mean, he was nuts. So, aha, here's the ladder. Ooh, we can upgrade our quiver. Right. Upgrade. And we can do it twice. Lovely. So now we can hold 24 hunter arrows. I think we were 18 before. So an extra 6 might come in handy. I think that's everything, yeah. So the next piece of loot is... So we've got 3 pieces to choose from. 75, 95 and 60. So that's technically the closest piece, but yeah, that one would make sense mostly. Let's jump up here. It's nice when you upgrade your quiver, it actually replenishes the arrows in your stock as well. Always good to see. Right, where was that other piece of loot? Below me. Okay. Let's drop down. And then go back up. Or not. Is there another... There's a balcony up here. And there's a thing to push. Come on, there we go. Right. Okay, what do we have? We have a bit more fabric. I think I'm probably going to be at the stage now where I'd rather save for the next ration upgrade, which was 10 or something. Just as the Mercian forces were upon the point of collapse, a horde of Danes has arrived. This will prolong an already onerous war. Report on our readiness for I must consider peace. Rodri. No problem, Rodri. Right, okay, we are just about to find our next piece, which is down below, so let's head down and recover said loot. I'm hoping every piece now has a piece of fabric with it, that'll be brilliant. Right, so we need to be up there. Unless it's in here. Maybe not. Right, okay, so I need to get to there, but it's a bit of an awkward angle to climb that, so let's see if I can... this post. There we go. It's below us, but I think we can... This is up here. And the entirety of that below our section was... must be a way. Let's have a look at the other side. Come on, jump, don't be scared. Aha, okay. Right, let's get that. And then... Also, we're getting loads of new runes. We should probably have a look at the runes on our current equipment and ensure that we're equipping only the best, because we've only been equipping like minor runes, and considering we are now well into mid-game, the runes should be superior, so that's one thing we can check out. This one is by far the easiest of the bunch so far. That's if Eivor wants to do what he's told, which is not usually the case. Try this way. There you go. Right. And we are now ready to progress into here and get the final 2 pieces before we fast travel to continue the story and finalise what I had imagined will be Shropshire's zone. Although I'm still a bit disappointed I never found that second key. But again, that's something that can be brought back to at another time. It's not a story critical thing for us to do just now. Only for the 100% completionist. Okay, we're in the King's Hall. And there's the treasure in here. Oh. Okay. And then this can just be blown up. Well, that was good security. Although I've not got enough adrenaline. Can that just be opened? No, barred as well. Well, that's an annoyance. How can I get more adrenaline? Unless there's a handy explosive vase nearby. They're all non-explosive ones. Typical. Oh, I need the tiniest bit of adrenaline, then I can do it. Right, we'll get the other piece of loot instead. So there's that one, and then... where's the other one? Is it up here? That's actually a Tome of Knowledge as well. I think it's up here on the map. So maybe if I climb up? I don't know if there's any other way to get adrenaline other than killing enemies, so I think we're a bit snookered in that department. Hopefully this is where the loot is. That's how close we are to the knowledge. There's definitely no loot here. Oh, so it must be on the roof. Ugh. And that is a non-moving door. Oh well. I've read that. Got rations in here, but I think there's actually oh, hello. There we go. Let's carry this bad boy all the way to this conveniently breakable wall. I'll just place you there. Stand back. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Roll. Eivor, please. Thank you. Not into the fire. Right. We have loot. And a book of knowledge. Oh, we've got an upgraded ability. So the axe throw that we actually have on our bar has now been upgraded. So anybody who gets hit is also staggered. Fantastic. I like how we're starting to get the upgrades now because I'm quite happy with the abilities that we've got in the bar, so it's pretty cool to see that we're getting the upgrades starting to appear. I think they only upgrade twice. Seems to struggle on this, anything with the banner. I know I bring up Odyssey a lot, but Odyssey was fine with banners. I don't know if it's got something to do with console performance or something, I don't know. Right, second loop, where are you? You definitely weren't inside, so And then once we've done this, we can get back to the action because we have a mission to hand in Quatford. And again, we've conquered the king. I've got no idea who's going to take rulership. Maybe that dude with long hair. And then it's time for Jorvik. Right, okay. So we'll drop into here. And here we go. There's the last piece of it. So that's the castle, fully plundered. And now we can move on to Quatford. Very English name, Quatford. Where are you? Oh, up here. Right, so, no dock. There probably is a dock, I just didn't discover it, so we'll fast travel here. Down we go. And hopefully, I think this is the bit which had a huge cliff edge, wasn't it? Or was that somewhere else? Let's have a look. No, we might be okay. We're okay. Cool. Right. So, head down. Curious to see just how many sort of settlements and areas there are in Ireland. Just how big they make the map. Be nice if there's plenty to do. From the look of the trailer, it looks like you set up a new home base over there, which is makes sense, I suppose.
Go!
Noticed they only used the female Eivor in the trailer as well, which I thought was quite interesting.
You think you can guzzle the grog? Prove it!
Yeah, so there's the blue one.
Hello. Another dark day clouds our victory.
Bishop. Ubba.
Dead at the hands of a Briton. I cannot imagine the shame my brother felt in his final hour. Were it not for this peace.
I killed him.
You?
After peace was made, Ivar murdered Ceolbert and pinned the crime on Rhodri to get another swing at him.
How do you come to know this?
He told me himself.
I am always one who desires the truth, Eivor. But this is a hard thing to hear. Did he die well?
Either top or bottom. Did he want death? I think he did, didn't he? Because he was kind of like...
Death at my hand was his final aim. He wanted the glory of a bloody end.
An end you did not
There.
deny him. With Ivar gone, peace and quiet are now possible. That is something. I will console myself with the thought that we will meet again in Valhalla. Axe in hand.
You will.
For good or ill, he lived life by his own rules. What man
He
can say
definitely crossed
better?
the line a few
He
times,
lived his
didn't he?
life at cross purposes. I often found him strange and his actions puzzling. But not all men are meant to be understood.
He needs a proper farewell. I will prepare a ship for his funeral pyre.
Bishop, send word to Lady Angharad. Say that her husband died by treachery, and that Ivar has paid the price for it.
As soon as I am able.
Have you heard from King Ceolwulf? I cannot imagine his grief.
He is felled by it. Still, he makes plans for this shire. I am to be Elderman here. Therefore, Shropshire declares herself your friend and ally, and will remain so for the length of my days.
I'm grateful, Bishop.
God go with you, Eivor, wherever you may lead.
To you, my brother. May your time in Valhalla be bright and glorious.
Rollbringer of battle song. The boneless one sails into a singing glory on a flaming water steed.
Wind across the water. The battle maidens beat their wings to carry a king to Odin's hall of corpses.
Ivar gone. Shropshire an ally. I should confer with Randvi.
Oh, that's Shropshire done. Right, so... install. Okay.
You are going to regret. And what can I do for you?
I think I kind of preferred the Danax over the spear.
Fight well.
Maybe dual spears, but I don't know. But like, I just felt like I was doing more with two Danaxes. Ooh, a new one. Increased damage to heavy hit. Oh, I think I got that one earlier. You were selling it, wasn't you? Okay. Well, let's... I might test two spears just to see what it feels like before I make my decision. Because ultimately this is what I'm going to be spending my nickel on. Like, I've already upgraded my spill tracks because it's really good. Then I'd have to upgrade another spear, wouldn't I? So, no. Right, okay. To be honest, I'm usually near full health, aren't I? I'd love to upgrade my bow as well. But that's secondary to my Danax. Let me see your services. Got loads of skill points.
What have you...
I wish to upgrade
that one's
this, please.
pretty good.
Got 6 nickel and costs 3 to upgrade it. So that I shall do.
Look at how powerful it is now.
There we go. Got a couple of extra studs on it now.
Ready for battle.
In fact, I've got I can upgrade the other bits of my armor.
You like the looks of that one? Ah, let me look at you. Wonderful.
In the bow? No, I need 3. Okay.
I would like...
I just skipped one too many. There we go.
I'm
Until
right,
next.
let's spend these skill points. We've got 4 of them, so let's get them popped in. We will aiming for that and that. And I'm trying to work out what to go to next. It'd be nice to get that with the bear as well, so let's work our way to that one as well. Okay, so world. Let's go to Randvi. Let's go to Wall Ass.
I got friends enough to make you
moment.
Nope.
Good day.
We're allied with Shropshire, but at a grievous cost. Young Chelbet was killed.
Yes, my scouts told me. Such a tragic death for so dubious a gain. I hope you paid his killers back in kind.
Justice was done.
Ceolbert will be remembered. He was good company in the short time he was with us.
He was.
Okay.
I want to see the Alliance.
Jorvik's next. Which is up here. And then maybe either East Anglia or Nottinghamshire, depending on what level we get to. 190 we can do.
Tell me about
Jorvik.
Jorvik.
I think we can.
Hytham says there are 3 more targets there.
If that is true, you are in luck. Our old friends Jor and Ljuvina have made their homes in Jorvik. Both had status and influence in Norway, so they may have valuable insights into the city's politics.
That would make my work easier.
What say you then?
I say pledge. She's good at stabbing that dagger. Very accurate.
I will go now. Do you know where I might find Hjor and Lufina?
When entering a new city, it is best to ask around the ports. The people there know more than the average peasant.
Okay, thanks, Randy. I'll go on that date with her on Friday's mega stream.
Can be one of us.
Dandy! I'm happy.
I'm just ignoring Esther. Right. Let's head up to Jorvik. Now, the quickest way technically would be Rye River. So... Ah, we've got a dock here. Oof, but it has to go a bit of a weird way to get there. Oh, there's a dock here. That'll be much more straightforward. Yeah, cool. Right, we do have to pass Jorvikshire, which is the same power level, so ultimately, if we can't handle that, then we shouldn't really be going there, but I'm feeling like we can. We've been able to take on the zealots and stuff, so... And I don't mind a bit of a challenge. We're on hard mode, so why not? Right, the map point I am taking us to, boys, is... In fact, just go to the quest marker. Follow the river, and then just live.
Sing us a song.
Where we will go.
Sailing here is not
Think do you run Vikings get on the ship? Fairly soon. Do. Oh no, I think it's actually when you go to raid. When you get off to raid, you'll see like the random people with like fire armor and stuff that you've recruited. It's quite the spectacle. Commit to these raids. Not got a huge amount of incentive to raid at the moment. I think if the DLC wasn't coming out in 2 days, I'd be spreading my wings a little bit and doing a lot more of the wider activities, but I'll not be able to do a day stream tomorrow. I'll likely be able to do an evening stream, but that still leaves however much is left after tomorrow, and we don't know what time on Thursday the DLC gets released, so I'm certain it won't be midnight. I say certain, I'm not certain, but see if I can find anything about it.
Look there! An
So we should be getting closer. Oh! This suggests midnight for past stuff, which means it'll be available like from straight away. Oh dear. It all depends on what the barrier for entry is. I'm assuming it's a continuation of the end of this game, and not like a once you hit the level I'm at now you can go thing. Like in The Witcher, Heart of Stone, I think was a continuation from the end of that. And then Blood and Wine was a continuation from the end of that. So I'm assuming this is going to follow a similar model, considering it's an expansion, not a DLC. Even though it will often get referred to as DLC 1 and 2, it's the using the term expansion because it is quite literally an expansion of the game world. Back when we used to have proper expansions. Oh, they were the days. Like, The Witcher was a proper breath of fresh air of how expansions used to be. Like, when they actually added a game's worth of content, it was worth every penny. Right, we're getting closer now. This is all like unexplored territory, so ultimately this is going to be like just lands that we haven't seen the synchronization points of and all that sort of jazz. We're getting closer.
More sail!
Okay, here we go. So we're less than 500 metres away, so we'll see that there's York there, or Jorvik as it's called in these times. Very pleasant looking place. It's nowhere near as desolate as London, because it's not recently came under fire. There's an actual settlement that's been built up, and I don't think is at war. As far as I remember, it wasn't. Okay, we are going to be making a very, very firm save right here because I experienced some major, major issues in York that completely broke my 70+ hour save. So that save point is not to be overwritten.
My old friends Hjor and Lufina live here.
Jump off here. And take advantage of these little spots in the intro. There we go.
Hjor and Lufina settled near this harbor. Someone should know where to find them.
Right, I'm going to grab the point that's up there. I'm trying to think what we've got left. We've got Jorvik, and then Northumbria, which will be split into different zones. Then we've got the bottom left zone, which as far as I'm aware is the last zone. We've also got East Anglia. Now, East Anglia, I don't know if we can just skip, because it's level 55, so it's obviously well below what we're at. But I don't know if you need all the zones. So we'll have to wait and see. So we've still got a little bit to go. And here's the sync point. Right. Okay, as much as this pains me to say this, this is where I'm going to have to end tonight's stream. I have got a super early start tomorrow, so I need to shut things down now, but Jorvik is going to be the target of tomorrow's evening stream, and I don't think it takes too long to do Jorvik, so we should be able to fit in another bit afterwards. So similar to today, how we were able to do London and Shropshire, I think tomorrow hopefully we'll be able to do York and then at least most of another zone. So that's the plan. All of this will be on YouTube, it always is, and all the previous streams are on YouTube. So if you're new to the stream, thank you for joining us, and you can catch up on all the old stuff on our Archelon YouTube channel. And if you've enjoyed it, please do consider subscribing. Would love to have you on board, and you would be more than welcome in our community. We've also got loads of other videos you can check out on there, and would love to see you in tomorrow's stream. So please do feel free to drop by. It's been a pleasure as always, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll catch you later. Thanks very much, guys. Bye-bye.